Villagers, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all.
Please, nobody is gonna work here up
A
until
reasonable.
you fix the things that we
Do
are
you
asking
hear?
you to fix.
Do you hear? Nobody's going to work here.
Yeah. Up until you are not
The
gonna
lady
operate
just.
this. Wait, please.
All the people here, guys, we are closing shop. You can all go home. This lady told you that you are not allowed to work anymore. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, you are interpreting it wrong, but continue to interpret it like that.
So
I'm
bring
gonna
a-
give you a notice.
so bring an
I'm gonna-
interpreter.
Up until you fix the things that we want you to fix.
Bring,
this workplace is not
bring an
acceptable.
interpreter because we don't seem to understand each other
You will
correctly.
understand me very well in the notice.
Bring an interpreter. Then we will understand. Make an appointment. Show me the documents. Tell me what you want, and bring an interpreter because I don't understand you. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I've had a lot of prejudice from government people, and they are killing me with prejudice. We can't work. We can't take care of our families because of government people. No. We can make an appointment. I can see what you are going, and I thank you for that, and we will talk, but now I've got something to sort out. If these people can walk in here and tell me they're looking for foreigners and turn it into a situation like this, without wanting... First, when I asked you, I can show you on the video how many people didn't want to show me their IDs. I've got no idea of proof that these people are the people who they say they are. I've got no papers. I've got nothing about like that, you see. So if you don't approach me correct, you can't get me in a night. You must make an appointment, show me the documents. I will work with you, but work with me with manners first. If you don't do that, we are not going to work together. I'll close the shop. Okay, guys, we are closing. You can go to your stations, clean up. We are closing shop. This shop is finished. These people told us that we are not allowed to work anymore. These people who doesn't want to identify themselves. So, please, excuse me. You see what they are doing?
I gave you my spectator card. What more do you want from me?
Papers of what you're doing here? Or your name? Why didn't you identify yourself when you came here? Why didn't you identify yourself? Why were you hiding in the back and sending another lady to tell me that you're looking for foreigners? Because you are playing you're playing a game, my bro. You're playing a game. Listen, everybody who's playing the game with that guy who was in the back, who sent the lady to the front to tell me that she's looking for foreigners, who didn't want to identify herself, this one. So, listen nicely. If you come to my place, if I come to your place, to your house, I'm saying, hello, Mama. My name is Andries. How are you, Mama? Mama, if you have time to talk to me, can we please make an arrangement? I want to come and see you regarding this and that and that. That is a good manners. That is a good manners. That is good code of conduct. You studied it when you go to your college or wherever.
Harassment.
Yes, this is harassment. And you're obstructing my business. Guys, hey guys, where's my people? Hey, the people of here. If you want to get at least your pay for the day, go to your stations, clean it. We are closing shop because of government.
I'm listening to you now.
See, when I tell that South African don't reason, I know why I say so. These people don't reason at all. You can see they're training online now. When they go confronted one company owner, ask him to sack all the foreign workers in his company and replace them with South Africans. Which the man told them that I have removed 5 foreign workers and replaced them with 5 South Africans. They tell the man, no, we need all foreign workers to leave. New workers all to be South Africans. The man told them it doesn't work that way. Because I told you that South African don't reason. Okay, now you come to a company and they want the boss to remove all the old workers in his company and replace them with new people. Who will teach new people the work? Because you guys, if I you guys don't understand what I'm saying. He wants all the old workers to leave. Then who will teach the new ones the job? Who will coach them the job? Because these new people coming now, they don't have the experience of the work. They never did the work before. Someone has to teach them. Someone has to guide them. Someone to show them how everything was before they will take over the job. Now that are coming new, if the people that will teach them the job leave, then who will teach them the job? The boss can't teach them the job, right? This is what you're telling us to believe. If you tell that you guys don't reason, I know why I say, because what you guys do sometimes doesn't make sense to anybody. You cannot come to a company and ask the boss to remove all the old workers and replace them with new people. The people that is coming, who will train them? Who will teach them the job? Because they don't have the experience, they never do the job, they don't have the experience. They need someone to coach them what they will do. So if you remove all the old people, the new ones that come, who will teach them the job? See, even if you want all foreign workers to go, no problem. But you have to do it bit by bit. If the boss see that your people that come in are serious with the job and they have cut the job, you can be removing the old people gradually by gradually. The people taking over gradually by gradually. But not come one day, all your old people go, all foreign workers go. Let all South Africans take it where they don't know anything about the job. So how do you want the company to keep going? How do you want the war to keep going? It will tell that you guys don't listen. I know why I say so. Because you guys keep proving me right every day by what you are saying to people. It doesn't make sense to any disabled person. You guys think before you talk some certain times. Think before you speak. Think before you act. Stop disgracing yourself up and down in the name of your facing your country. Why you don't let what you're facing what you don't have.
So I saw a video of Home Affairs officials and South African police services, and I think there were Department of Labor inspectors as well, arresting a businessman because even though he employed 200 South Africans, he also employed 8 immigrants. And they're arresting him for the fact that he employed these immigrants that they suppose are illegal. And this businessman was saying, was baffled to say, you know that I employed 200 South Africans. Are you arresting me for employing 8 immigrants? And they said yes. And they put him in the van along with these 8 immigrants. And they left his business alone to run itself. And then I'm looking at that video, I'm like, were we always stupid, or did we suddenly become stupid? Like, did I miss something? Like, was I not observant that actually we are stupid people, or did I actually just only realize it now? Because let me tell you, if I had money to invest, especially in the manufacturing industry, which is the biggest employer, if I had money to invest in that industry, and I saw this kind of videos being circulated of business people being arrested because they employed immigrants, I will not be investing in that country. I will not be doing it. Because when we are doing manufacturing, you don't have to be in the location that you are supplying. You can go and produce anywhere in the world. You can go to China and produce from there. In fact, companies prefer to go to Lesotho to go and produce in Lesotho, and then they just bring stuff over from the border. I do not think these kind of videos, people understand them the way that they should be understood, because I'm thinking if you're an economist or even a political economist specifically, you'll be looking at these videos and you will want to bury yourself alive and hope that you never see these kind of things anymore, because they are so terrible. So terrible. And I'm not saying that people should not obey the law, but business people, you lay down a carpet for them. Okay, you lay down a carpet. So let's say, take this a business person. He employs 200 South Africans. That is 200 families. If it's a family of 5, that's 1,000 people who depend on this business person. And you are putting him in the back of a van. How is this supposed to unfold? I want to understand from people who support this kind of behavior, how is this supposed to unfold? He is supposed to go and apply for bail, get a lawyer, and come back to his business and continue to run the business like nothing has happened. Is that how you guys believe that things are supposed to unfold? Because if it's me, who just arrested me, even though I employ 200 people, 200 families in a country with 50% unemployment rate, I am closing that business. I am moving to Lesotho, because Lesotho's labor is cheaper. And Lesotho does not this kind of trouble. The police will get there and kick people's asses if they were to do that. That's why Lesotho has a lot of textile industry factories there, because there is order. So please tell me, because I'm not really understanding, what are you guys trying to achieve? When you are pushing business people who hire people out of the country, what are you trying to achieve? Are you saying because you are unemployed and you're gonna ruin it for everybody else who is employed, you want them to be like you? Is that what you guys are trying to do? Because that's the only explanation I can have in my mind, that okay, this is instigated by people who are unemployed and they are bitter that there are people who are employed and now they want to ruin it for them. Because we know you guys are not starting businesses. We know that. You want a job, but you are getting rid of people who are providing you with jobs, who are mistreating people providing you with jobs. What is then supposed to happen? Who is then supposed to give you a job?
Just close it now. If you are coming back here, open, you will see. No, close it. Just close it. Close it for good and go back to your country. This is South Africa. We just need you.
Guys, have you heard how that Ashawo, she's busy talking to that old woman? Mama, first of all, I'm very sorry. These people did not grow up with their parents. They were raised by their grannies who were 75, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years old. They don't have a good education. Their parents, they were going around and making babies. After making babies, they will take those babies and give it to their parents. You understand? They do not have a good education, first of all. I don't want to cross the line, but for this woman, I have to cross the line. You are an ashawo there, wherever you are, with a smelling toto, shouting at our mothers like this with no respect. Huh? Go back to your country and never come back. Huh? You guys don't have respect for elders anymore. Huh? Is it our fault that we were not raised by your own parents? See the education that you people are getting in your country. You're talking to an elder anyhow. We were not raised like this. Me, I will never, listen, even if this woman is not my mother, I will never tolerate a child insulting an old woman, or disrespecting an old woman, or shouting at an old woman. That is the last thing I'll take in my life, is to come across somebody disrespecting an old woman. Look at this woman. Is she not even your mother's age? Why can't you even give her that respect as a mother? Close this shop and go back to your country and never come back here. It's like you're talking to a child. You are now show, you are busy selling toto there in wherever you are to foreigners for money. After they have done your smelling yash, now you are angry. You are even going around, you are now going around and attacking anyone. Huh? Do you know how to run business yourself? Your company is that your toto that is smelling between your legs. That is the company that you are having. Look at her. She's having a small business to feed her family. What if we can go and check you? You don't even own any small business like this. The business that you toto that you send. Let me tell you this word in the Zimbabwe language. Go and Google it.
Is going to work here up until
reasonable.
You fix the things that we
Do
are
you
asking
hear?
you to fix.
Do you hear? Nobody's going to work here.
Yeah. Up until you are not
The
going to
lady
operate
just,
this workplace.
all the people here, guys, we are closing shop. You can all go home. This lady told you that you are not allowed to work anymore. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
You are interpreting it wrong, but continue to interpret it like that.
So
I'm
bring
going to
a
give you a notice.
So bring an interpreter.
Up until you fix the things that we want you to fix.
Bring,
this workplace is not
bring an interpreter, because we don't seem to understand each other
You will
correctly.
understand me very well in the notice.
Bring an interpreter. Then we will understand. Make an appointment. Show me the documents. Tell me what you want, and bring an interpreter because I don't understand you. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I've had a lot of prejudice from government people, and they are killing me with prejudice. We can't work. We can't take care of our families because of government people. No. We can make an appointment. I can see what you are going, and I thank you for that, and we will talk, but now I've got something to sort out. If these people can walk in here and tell me they're looking for foreigners and turn it into a situation like this without wanting... First, when I asked you, I can show you on the video how many people didn't want to show me their IDs. I've got no idea of proof that these people are the people who they say they are. I've got no papers. I've got nothing about like that, you see. So if you don't approach me correct, you can't get me in an ID. You must make an appointment, show me the documents. I will work with you, but work with me with manners first. If you don't do that, we are not going to work together. I'll close the shop. Okay, guys, we are closing. You can go to your stations, clean up. We are closing shop. This shop is finished. These people told us that we are not allowed to work anymore. These people who doesn't want to identify themselves. So, please excuse me. You see what they are doing?
I gave you my inspector's card. What more do you want from me?
Papers of what you're doing here? Or your name? Why didn't you identify yourself when you came here? Why didn't you identify yourself? Why were you hiding in the back and sending another lady to tell me that you're looking for foreigners? Because you are playing a game, my bro. You're playing a game. Listen, everybody who's playing the game with that guy who was in the back, who sent the lady to the front to tell me that she's looking for foreigners, who didn't want to identify herself, this one. So, listen nicely. If you come to my place, if I come to your place, to your house, I'm saying, hello, Mama. My name is Andries. How are you, Mama? Mama, if you have time to talk to me, can we please make an arrangement? I want to come and see you regarding this and that and that. That is a good manners. That is good code of conduct. You studied it when you go to your college or wherever.
Harassment.
Yes, this is harassment. And you're obstructing my business. Guys, where's my people? Hey, the people of here. If you want to get at least your pay for the day, Go to your stations, clean it. We are closing shop because of government.
I'm listening to you now.
What is actually happening in South Africa? We are seeing our brothers and sisters in South Africa harassing people, forcing them to employ them. Like everybody is just taking the law into his or her own hands. And we are seeing how they're harassing the white people. asking them to employ them, to sack all the foreigners out of their workplaces and employ. Some of them are demanding they should employ about 10 million South Africans without these people considering that these companies work with criteria. Like, I don't know how these our brothers and sisters in South Africa understand things, because you don't just walk into somebody's company and demand that the person employ you. They don't employ people like that. And then we see them go to even shops, saloon shops, asking the blacks who are there to leave. It is their country, South Africa. They don't want them. I think that these are brothers and sisters in South Africa still don't understand what is happening around them. They still don't know that what they have done has caused them economic backwardness. It has ruined everything, and they don't know that inflation is rising, and what they keep doing is going to affect them big time, because what they are doing in the name of fixing their country is rather destroying their country. How will you go to somebody's company and force the person to employ you? Why not go to your government? I thought they said when you sack all the foreigners from your country, there's going to be 10 million jobs that they are going to create. And now we are seeing that the same people who promised you these 10 million jobs didn't create the jobs for you, but rather they are resigning. Now we are seeing the fight between Jacinta and the other ones, and they are parting ways. Like, I don't know how things are done in South Africa, but it's like the government of South Africa and the leaders need to put our brothers and sisters under control, because the manner in which they do things are just not acceptable, because they don't understand what it takes to employ somebody. Employers don't just get up and say because you're South African, you have the right to go to any place and then be employed. They don't say because of that, when you come, they should give you, when they don't even need your services. Besides that, what skills do you have? Because we saw some of them went to some places and they were asking them, why do you think that I should employ you? And they could not say. All the skills that they have is to say, I am a South African, so I need to be employed. No. And those you were chasing out of South Africa, saying they were foreigners, they came into your country and created the jobs. Not that they were chasing people to employ them. Majority of them, the saloons that you destroyed, they established them. The spaza shops, these people established these shops with their own sweat. So what were you thinking? That when you sack them, you'll be able to run them when you don't have the money, you don't have the skills? Now they are gone. Where are the jobs for you? You are rather chasing after people to employ you. But we thought that your leaders were having plan B, that when the foreigners leave, there's this amount of money that they will have to support you. There's nothing like that. But look at the amount of money they were able to give to you to be on the street to protect against the foreigners. Yet that money, not even half of that, has been given to you, the South Africans, to also find something to do on your own. And you still wouldn't think about all these things, and you are still chasing after other people. This will not solve the problem. Fix the system and not the people you are chasing, because chasing foreigners away hasn't solved your problem. It has already increased. It has only increased the inflation of South Africa, because things are not moving. Other people are not ready to allow you to do businesses in their homes because you have decided to kick their citizens out. So at the end of the day, you are suffering more than any other person, but you don't just see that you are doing the harm to yourselves, not the people you are chasing away. And now look at your situation in which you find yourself, because what you are looking for, you have not received it. The foreigners too are gone. So wake up and understand what is the problem.